Ballantyne here on video 71. I want to show you a couple of things. Look, it's a shiny thing. Look at this, nice and shiny. Gold watch, nice. Oh, here's another one. Oh, nicely presentation. Nice watch. Yeah. This is my special. Look at this. Nice watch. Isn't it good? Yeah, it's shiny. It's very nice. Looks good. Wears well. Got value. Awesome. Do you know what I did today? I did an exercise. Completely time wasting. And sort of took a day off from my other businesses because they're okay. I thought, I want to do an exercise. I wanted to see how much time I would be wasting if I started looking at all these other shiny businesses. So I started clicking on programs, and all the promises and I'm going to be rich, and I love the bits where they keep showing you how much money you can earn. It's all about the money, isn't it? Never about the value, it's always about the money. And I even joined some, just to see what would happen. All the emails started coming in, personal people coming in, and autoresponders are working. And in fact, one autoresponder I clicked on so many links, and then they went to dead areas, to nothing. But it's amazing how the human being is very much attracted to promises, nice things, shiny things, and so on. And in my periphery vision, I think we all do, in our periphery vision, we can see things going on the side while we're working away. New opportunity. Starting in 23 days, get on board. Or, never done before, you've got to look at this. And so on and so on, and all these times. Every day there is a shiny thing coming on the market. And when somebody sees, if I've got to tell you something here, on Skype, I used to belong to a lot of Skype groups. And I was forever seeing the same people jumping from one shiny thing. In fact, I used to start blocking people because all they were doing is trying to accumulate little bits and pieces from anything they could actually bring together. In fact, in the end, I think it was about 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I dumped everything in Skype, including all the people I knew. I must have got rid of about 1,500 people. I've also done the same thing on Facebook a couple of years ago. You know the story of the little tree, the little seed that you planted in the garden, and you must look after it, water it, feed it, so it nurtures and grows. How can you nurture a business if it keeps joining another shiny business? Or let's put it this way, if you plant in another seed that's now going to take 50% of your time away from the other one, because now you got to look after two. Okay. Now up to a point, that's probably okay. Now up comes another shiny thing. Oh, get on this one. It's Bitcoin. Yeah, I can make a lot of money here. So we plant another tree. Okay. So now we're splitting our time 3 ways. What's that? A third of attention here, third of attention there, third of attention there. Okay, that's all right. What happens? I mean, you can do another 4 or 5. Okay, nothing wrong with multiple trees, but you have to give the same 100% concentration on the first tree as you do on the fourth one. Okay, because if you do not, then if you put more attention on the number 3 tree and do about half a bit on number 2 tree, number 1 and number 4 are going to be affected, and they'll start wilting. One may even die, but that's okay, because you can always plant another seed. There's always plenty of other shiny things. With the emails and reading privacy policies and disclaimers and everything else, basically I would say that I wasted a good 9 hours today. When I say wasted, it was a good exercise. Let's not say wasted, let's say it was a good exercise. And I am watching so many people that I know on Facebook, just on Facebook alone, who are joining this, joining that, doing all that. I pop in there and I have a look, and I think, for God's sake, excuse my language, I do apologise, name in vain. I know that you're going to have to put in as much effort into that business as you're going to do with the other 3. And I know that thousands of you out there are incapable of even knowing how to market even one business, let alone 4. Why do you do it? Why not concentrate on a couple? Make sure it's automated, use all the tools and everything else. Remembering that the idea is to work less hours for more money. And you can't do that if you keep on planting more and more trees, or jumping around from this shiny thing to the next shiny thing and so on. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, there were some nice shiny things out there. I'll say that. There were some nice shiny things. But you can't join all the shiny things out there. It's just not physically possible. It's not, you cannot be done. It's just this constant influx of people out there starting up their own businesses, companies or individuals, which, by the way, I wrote back to one company and I was very, how can I put it? I didn't appreciate the way he was running his business, because I could see through somebody what he was doing, and I thought that was very unethical and wrong, and I actually sent him an email, and he came back and nearly sort of flambasted me and all sorts of things, and I thought, well, you just proven it. If you were a man of ethics and etiquette, etc., you would have actually come back in a manner of explaining, why it was this and such and such. In fact, his PR was completely gone. It was like a bit of ranting, if you like, because if you do contact some of these companies, you're either not going to get a reply, or you're going to get an unprofessional retort. In this case, for me, I thought, well, that's anybody asked me for a review on that business, I'll certainly give something back. But anyway, maybe I won't. Best keep your mouth shut and just carry on. After all, it was just a test. So, you know, I did 10 years in one network marketing company. There were other companies out there as well, and there were another. I was doing catalogs. There were another 2 catalog companies out there, and I'm talking out in the UK. And I could have joined those anytime I wanted. I could have got those magazines, the catalogs, and I could put them in one of my main catalogs, because I knew all my customers knew about the other ones, and I also knew they bought from the other catalogs. But I thought, I can't build 3 companies at the same time. It's just not. It was not possible. I'm not saying impossible. It's just too much. Okay? So here I am online, trying to work with a couple of businesses and concentrating on them instead of. And I've been pretty good in that sense, because of the 6 years I've been online, 2 years learning, 4 years really getting stuck in and learning all this stuff, and of 2 scams, 2 businesses still in waiting. One is actually in court. We're waiting for that to come out, which we're pretty sure it's going to be fine. I'm waiting for another one to get started. I'm just waiting for an exchange. And the other 2 I'm building up as well, but they're legitimate and legal, and they wouldn't even have to go into court, because they're just ethical, legal companies with fantastic products. But the problem is I want a good company I can work with, which has a lot to offer me, and I can work with. But to go after businesses that are going to say, you know, make a lot of money in Bitcoin, or make a lot of dollars here, and just get 2 by 2 and get another 2 and 4 by 6 in Matrix, and you know the stuff. It just goes on, and one needs to bring down the blinds, or put the horse's blinds on. Because if you're going to keep on being distracted by shiny things, then you're never going to be successful. And if you can't market, which I know a lot of you can't, you're actually just wasting your time. The only reason you're actually on the internet is because it's now become a habit. And you'll just go click, 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 click here, share it in the FB groups, no good, find another one, so on, so on, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat. And that's how it is for a lot of you. I don't put any punches here, because it's just facts. And you can put down anything in the comments if you like, because you know, it's only going to be a few that's going to come back and say, yeah, I've been very successful, and great, that's fantastic. But I certainly don't see my big comment box going like this, because it's not going to happen, because I'm speaking the truth. Anyway, shiny things like this is nice, but shiny businesses are 2 a penny. And if I wanted to, I could start my own business and do, oh yeah, Bitcoin and whatever. Okay, so many of us marketers, experienced marketers, could probably open a website and do a cheap, nasty program and make some money out of it, because that's the whole idea of why all these programs are opening up, so the owner can make some money. and it's nuts, absolutely nuts. Concentrate on a real business, and if anybody would like to know what business I'm in, just message me, and I'll give you a couple of very good businesses. You'll have to work, you'll have to earn it, but the rewards are extremely worth it. Okay. And there doesn't have to be a big start, not a lot of money. It could be a couple of grand, but don't be frightened of that, because there's ways around things. So that's the video for tonight. The end of the shiny. I won't be wasting a day like this again. What a few lessons just to remind me why I do it my way instead of joining all these shiny things. Anyway, cheers guys. See you tomorrow.